Hello, Carly here from Carly Says, day 11, day 11 of the 2018 Whole 30. Today was kind of uneventful, actually. It feels like I've been doing these videos for ages, and I actually almost forgot to do it. I haven't been thinking too much about food. I was sort of busy at work, so I just got on with it. When I got hungry, I had some fruit, but I've tried not to today. I was starting to feel like I was getting sweet tooths, quite regularly. I talked about it yesterday. So today I've tried to be mindful of when I'm having a craving, of just letting it. It was very zen how I handled it. Actually, I just sat still and I got off my phone and I let the feeling come. And there was a little part of me that was freaking out, like, what if it takes over? What if it's too strong and I can't fight it? Normally, I don't know whether this is just me or my brain, but I feel like I push those things to the background. I push them away. They're there still, but I try to push them, or push them down probably, feelings, etc. And so when today I thought, right, I'm just going to let it come. Which in the past, when I've grieved, when something really terrible's happened to me, I know at some point I need to just let the feelings out, or else you end up, you got to go through the phases, or else you'd never get past it. And so I was trying to do that. I was grieving for sugar today. I said it was an uneventful day, but actually maybe it was a massive day. So I let it come and I let it pass, and I was sort of like, I was confident that I could handle it, but then there was a little voice going, what if it takes over? What if we're not as strong as we are? It was almost like, use the force. I don't think I can, So I let it come, and then it just dissipated, and I was like, eh. And so I feel like I'm handling that situation. I'm hoping that as the days go on, it gets easier. I was reading on the timeline that day 10 and 11, which for me is today and yesterday, and it's the end of the day 11 today, are the most common days where people quit, because the fresh, the excitement of a new thing has worn off, but the benefits of it haven't quite shown themselves yet. So I feel like a bit chuffed with myself there, celebrate that win. I was on another page, on like a Facebook Whole 30 page, and there was a girl talking about she was getting her nails done, or she was treating herself. And so I think I'm going to try and think of something nice to do once I hit day 15, which is obviously the halfway mark. So I don't know what I want apart from a big bowl of ice cream. I said no. I don't know what I want as a treat. That's really hard when you've used food rewards for so long. Like normally it would be like, let's celebrate, let's go out for dinner, let's have a drink, let's go for coffee. Like those are all the things that I would normally do. So let's celebrate, let's go for a big long walk. I don't know who that person is. I don't want to be that person. So we will see. I'll give it some thought in the next few days. But otherwise it was pretty uneventful, apart from that little thing that probably when I describe it, it's quite massive, but it seemed to come and pass quite easily. I'm excited because I've got a new cooking thing. It's like the Povo version of the Thermomix. It's called a Bellini Super Cook, and it's meant to do all the things. And it arrived, and my husband's not home this week, so I was a bit tired, and I hadn't prepared any things, so I didn't want to just start having at it, which is normally my approach, and trying to figure it out. I just didn't have any brain capacity. There were too many tabs open already in my head. I needed to shut some down, restart to rejig, and I'll have a go tomorrow. But I'm excited. I feel like that'll make making things from scratch heaps easier, and that'll make the Whole 30 heaps easier, and moving forward it'll make eating healthier heaps easier. Because did you know we used to have like spaghetti, and we'd just buy a spag sauce. Like, why bother with herbs and spices and stuff when you can get them already made up? You can pick what herbs and spices you want in it. There's like shitloads of sugar added to those fuckers. Why would you need to do that? So I've already found a recipe for spaghetti bolognese, and you can even cook the pasta in the thing at the same time as doing the sauce and the pasta. Loving that. So, smacking things around. That is, I'm hoping that that'll make a big difference. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I've got to be brave enough to use it. But actually, I did make had a little bit of a, put the air mask on yourself first moment, because I was starting to get puffed and this new thing had turned up, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll make a nice dessert for my daughters. And I've seen that you can make mousse, and I've seen that you can make gelato, and it's really simple. But then I was like, I'm not sure. I'm a bit, I know when you get tired, I think it's ghrelin that gets produced that makes you just want to eat. So I thought, why am I setting myself up when I know I'm feeling tired. It's the end of the day. I haven't prepared this. I haven't mentally prepared myself for not eating it. So I said, sorry guys, no dessert. No, Mummy's not cooking. So I was like, normally I would, just push on and do it and then feel annoyed with myself after. So I was pretty pleased with that. I need to work on not saying so much as a filler. I need something intelligent therewith afterwards. Maybe. Therewith. I nearly said it again. And again. Okay, so I'm going to finish now because I'm just using fillers, but I would love to hear how you're going, where you're up to. Did you survive day 11? Talk to me, inbox me. I've got some messages and I'm replying to everybody, so let me know. What's been your hardest thing? Whatever you want to talk about, I'm happy to hear it. Talk Whole30 with me. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.